So I just finished building my rear platform for my 4Xe Rubicon, and with the rear seats deleted, it came out pretty good, I think. I'll show you guys what's going on. Pretty standard looking one. I got my tie down points for my fridge over here on the left, and even made a cutout for the storage unit down there. The platform, the raised platform, which is about 5 inches high, gives an extra 3 inches from the bottom of the Jeep up, so there's some extra space in there, which is good. Put that back. Now for the rear seats, which I took out, I ended up coming up with this idea of utilizing the existing seat plates, the bottoms of the seat, the parts that flip up towards the front seats, for the 60/40 platform pieces. I probably could have done one piece utilizing both seat plates, but they were a bit irregular, each of them. So I'll go around to the side to show you what I did. Okay, we're over here on the driver's side, and I'll go down in here, show you that seat plate. You see that seat plate under there? So that's the existing seat bottom, the ones that go towards the front seat, the front driver's seat there. So this swings up just like the seat would. And I utilized the plate, and I mounted my platform piece on the plate, which already has pre-drilled holes that were not even being used. But anyway, they are now. Yeah, I just used some bolts and some wide washers to spread the load, and yeah, and that's pretty much it. I got a steel bracket under here with some wood here with some padding. Let me put the seat back, this down. This will always live in the down position. But the reason why I did it this way is because here on the footwell, I got tons of space that I can use. Let's go around to the other side. I'll show you that side. Here we are on the passenger side. Once again, good footwell space here, utilizing this seat plate. This too also flips up. Now this seat plate is a bit peculiar because the way they manufactured it and molded it, there was this big hump here, on this side. So when I went to mount the wood, it wasn't level. This plate too has holes to use. I think I had to drill one. I forget. But anyway, to get that board level on there, I had to get a Dremel and go at it. And I removed that piece. You can see it back there. So there's no need for any support in here. It's just all mounted on these front bolts here. And gotta get rid of these seat belts now. Try to do this with one hand. Okay, seat belt. Ow. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it turned out really good. I'm happy with it. I used some of that truck bed liner to protect the wood, and I'll show you an overview. Here's a view from the front seats. Just an overall view. What I did. Now I have a rubber mat that I put on top. Just an extra protection. I'll show you that next. So here's the platform with the rubber mat. It's a nice yoga mat. I don't know, it's about 1/4 inch. Just smooths everything out, protects it. Got some cutouts for my tie downs for my fridge over here. I just mounted these. These are the from the rear bay. You know, those tie down points. I just use these things, these thingies, whatever they're called. Yeah, so I'm gonna put some of this edge trim on here to protect. And put some of that edge trim on the sides here. When I load in and out, protect it. So there it is. That's my 4xe rear platform build. I guess if you guys, I don't know, what do you say? What do you say now? If you like it, and if you subscribe. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this YouTube shit. Anyway, there's my platform. Okay, hope you dig. I do. Bye.